say, oh, prophet, I gave a prophecy few weeks back on people not playing around with South Africans. They are also loved by God.
Yes, sir.
And I realized people didn't even understand what I was saying. They were saying, prophet always, the prophesies evil against South Africa. I wish I could just prophesy what I like. I prophesy what I'm given. This is another point I gave before, that we only prophesy what we are given. Not everything you want us to prophesy, only what we are given. If I arrive and God doesn't talk, remember 142 ways, 43 ways I know God speaks. I've actually listed them in our prophetic meetings. 143 ways. And I said I've mastered 142 of them, except one, which is his sovereignty. God can choose not to speak to you. I can top up your whole phone with 20 billion so that you speak to your girlfriend, and your girlfriend might refuse to answer your call. And if you wait for her to call, she might not call. Because it's her will. It's not connectivity. You can connect to God, and God refuses to speak to you. The prophet said, this one was not revealed to me. There was a definite thing that was not revealed. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. All right, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Welcome your family to Under. So those who don't know what Prophet Angel is talking about, a few weeks ago, Prophet Angel came out to reveal what the Lord is showing him concerning South Africa and the warning he gave to the white community of South Africa because of those land issues that has become a topic in South Africa. So Prophet Angel came out to give a prophecy, and he advised the white community in South Africa, that they should love the black community, because what we saw was very dangerous. So let's get into this prophecy. And Prophet Angel was saying that people misunderstood him for that prophecy he gave. Let's listen to the earlier prophecy he gave concerning the white community.
So we're going to give you what is happening on earth, what is happening in your country. When I told you these South Africans were not intending to get land. No, they wanted land of their own. Many people said, oh, Ibere Angel is just talking. And guess what? They went to meet Donald Trump and they said, all we want is our own country in South Africa that is our own. In South Africa.
Inside South Africa.
Inside South Africa. Cut here. And let the black South Africans suffer, and white South Africans have their own country. You are joking. I think people look down on South Africans a lot. They just think these guys are, maybe they like joy and they're just moving around like. Push them too far. And that's when you realize South Africans are dangerous. Keep pushing. You say, I'm giving you a prophetic warning. If you're hearing me, just leave this divisive manner of trying to get a piece out of South Africa. It will be so dangerous. Because what I saw in the realm of the spirit was like a guerrilla warfare in South Africa, where it's not even going to be the army of South Africa fighting the white community. No. It's going to be just people from the ghetto pillaging. I'm talking about death of white people. If white community is listening to me, leave the divisive ways of operating. It will lead to bloodbath. A bloodbath you will never be able to control. Because this is not going to be instructed by anybody. No politicians will talk. You just hear one white person, one white farmer is dead. One white farmer, yes, they're dying, I get it. Black people are also dying in South Africa. So let's be fair. Black people are dying. Some are dying of hunger. They don't have resources. And the more you keep telling South Africans that you're stupid, you're not learned, you're whatever you are doing there, you are actually telling them, you deprive them of their resources and access to money. So you're letting black people suffer because there is no access to money. What do you do when you don't have access to resources? So the crime in South Africa has nothing to do with what type of people they were. They were under oppression for years. Imagine coming back 1995 or something like that. What are you going to do? What is it? What are you really going to do? Zimbabwe 1980. They're still suffering under the brunt of what was here before. What about these guys? Just a few years ago, that's when they get their independence. Resources have not gotten time to filter into the streets of South Africa. Yes, I get it. There are people, xenophobia is there. I get it. But it might be based on anger of how they don't get resources. Yes, they may aim the anger at the wrong people, at their fellow brethren, black people. But the reality is that's not the way the anger is. The anger is they don't have the resources. They don't have the land. And we are telling them, you will look like Zimbabwe if you do this. It's because many of you have not been in Zimbabwe. It's the only place where a black person can actually say I have as much power as another white person, as a white person. So my advice for those who listen to the prophetic voice, I don't care whether you hate me, you don't like me, hear me if you're in South Africa. If you're white, take time, love your fellow citizen, your black brothers, love them. Love them. This path you are going will lead to a bloodbath. And it's never going to be the police of South Africa trying to touch you. No, it's not. It's going to be little people, small people, nameless, that will be cutting your throats on the streets while you sleep. And I know you don't want me to say this because you think, oh, why is he saying? I'm telling you what I saw. Did I say it's okay? No, I never said it's okay. But what I'm saying is the way you're going about it is leading to something you will not like. And one of these days, you will hear fulfilled prophecy. One of these days. That's why I came here to try and warn you. Just walk the right path.
So my family, so that was the prophecy Prophet Angel gave concerning the nation of South Africa a few weeks ago, where he was talking about the issue. There is an issue in South Africa when it comes to land, where the white community of South Africa want to create a country within South Africa, which is not under the government of South Africa. They want to have their own government and every other thing within South Africa, and the lands belongs to South Africa, but because they bought the land, according to the story, they bought the land, they are saying they are farming there, and they want to use that, they want to make that place a different country, which they want to take apart from South Africa, which has become a major issue in the nation of South Africa. And so Prophet Angel prophetically was advising the white community that they should use different ways and different means to address the situation. They should be using a very bad method because he saw a bloodbath and a war where people will be killed, people would die, especially the white community. Not only the white, because he said the black people are also dying, but the white community, they wake up to see one person dead, and it's not the government or security personnel that will be doing that. Individual from the street will come in and do those harmful stuff. So he was prophetically advising and giving not only advice. When Prophet Angel speak, is either two things. Either he's advising you, either you take it as an advice or you take it as a prophecy, because the man doesn't miss. Whatever he said, any statement he said, you must take the statement serious and work towards it. So that was the one he was given. That was a prophecy. He said people misunderstood him and they think he hates South Africa. But he responded that he doesn't hate South Africa. He only speak what God showed him and what the Lord told him to speak. So people should not be angry because he says something bad. It's not him saying something bad. It is the information the Lord has given him to relate to his people, to draw the attention of his people. So actually, he's not doing anything which is wrong. So thank you for watching this video, my lovely family. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that anytime I post, you get a notification. God bless you and good news to you. Good news to you.